Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have the visiting Indianapolis Metropolitan Pumas taking on your Wapahani Raiders here in tonight's scrimmage game from, as I mentioned, Raider Gymnasium. As always, I'm Brandon Morvillius, your broadcaster here this evening. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy here, as we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame presented by East Jackson Auto Sales. Now again, we're getting on here a little bit late. Indianapolis Metropolitan, they had a little bit of a drive to get here, so they got here a little bit late, but glad to have them here this evening and to be able to play some basketball again. It's been a long time coming here for us, and what was really what looked to have been a very promising season last year here for this boys basketball team obviously got cut short with this pandemic that we're still currently in. But man, oh man, what a great time to be back out here again from Raider Gymnasium broadcasting some Raider basketball. So we're going to get right to it here. You look at this team, a little bit of a new makeup, with graduating 4 seniors last year. 4 of those guys were starters. So, you're basically replacing your whole entire starting lineup from last year's season here when you look at this Wapahani Raider team that's, as usual, led here by head coach Matt Luce. This 14th season now at the helm of things. You got JV coach with Chris Willis. Got the entire coaching staff here with Bennett Somerset, also Jeff Andrews, Grant Evans, Andy Zickgraf, so everybody's back. So it's nice to see some familiar faces there. But like I said, this 2020-2021 team is definitely going to be a new look. You do have a couple new, familiar faces overall, but some guys that are now going to be playing a much bigger role. And I think there's, a little bit of excitement, actually, hopefully a lot of excitement here with this team, coming into the season in which we're, I think, a very young but athletic group, and hopefully that athleticism will get us far, and hopefully as the season goes along, the experience will continue to build, and hopefully you can build off of not only the experience level, but then also, your ability to come out here and perform each and every night and hopefully get better as a group and individually. And so, as I mentioned, I think with us being young, it could hurt you a little bit, but I think that we have enough talent to be able to get us over some of the hurdles. And like I said, hopefully that won't be much of a factor throughout the season here. But, when you look at the group that we have here, you have Blake Castor returning, Caleb Henderson returning, Walker Cook returning, and Justin Ray. Those are all key assets to this team. Justin Ray obviously got his season cut short last year. Had the knee injury right there at the very beginning of the year when we was playing at Westdale. Remember correctly there, that ball game went to overtime, and that game it was kind of the back and forth, and neither team was willing to give in. And then, you had a couple guys that I think got in some foul trouble, and Justin Ray then got hurt, and he was done for the season. And that was a big loss for the team, and it was very unfortunate that it happened, but he's back this year now, ready to get things started again, and we're hoping for a great season here from Justin Ray. You look at the other seniors here, Blake Castor, Caleb Henderson. Both of those young men played very valuable roles in last year's winning season. Ended up finishing the year 20-5, had that sectional 40 championship win, 46-43 over the Frankton Eagles. And, Henderson played a very valuable role, kind of came off the bench at times throughout the year. Castor did the same thing. They kind of flip-flopped them throughout the year. One game Henderson would start, next game Castor would start. And, maybe going with a hot hand at a different time, or the matchup maybe called for a different lineup change as well. So, we'll see how it plays out throughout the year here. Again, with the scrimmage and all, you're just kind of looking to get your feet wet here a little bit. Get some of these guys in there to get some game action and to play against a team other than yourselves. And hopefully it'll be a very valuable evening here. Then to round out the seniors here, you have Walker Cook. another role player here that I think is really going to be an extremely valuable player to this year's team, especially with having that veteran leadership that he can provide with this young group of players. And he can shoot from outside. I think that's a very valuable thing here with this team. I think that we're going to have some nice shooters. That's just being able to find that level of consistency. And hopefully Walker Cook's able to provide that here this season to round out a senior campaign. But then, you look at other guys like Alden Mahaffey, Aiden Franks. These guys primarily dressed last year and was able to, get in some game time, not a lot, but did get in some every now and again. And, seeing what they could do on this junior varsity team last year, had a very successful season at the JV level, but then, how's that going to translate over into the varsity level basketball? And I think that that their game is just going to continue to progress and excel from here. And hopefully we can expect some very big things from them, not only this year, but in many years to come. But then you have other guys that are going to be leaned upon. You have the likes of an Isaac Shreve, Drayden Gates, also Nate Nelson. He's going to be out there. Derek Cheatham, Nick Cook, a freshman, Peyton Baker, also Joe Foster, Tyler Elliott, Caleb Standish, and then a freshman here, Isaac Andrews, which, obviously been a lot of talk about him throughout especially probably the last 2 or 3 years now. Looks like a very nice young man, a very good shooter. But, again, it's always nice to have good, great shooting, but how well will we play defense this year as well, I think, is also another key factor. And, because at the end of the day, defense, to my recollection, still wins championships. I know that might sound cliche, but, you could even see it last year in the sectional 40 championship game right there at the end. What did it come down to? A defensive stop, and we was able to get it done. And so I think our defense, obviously got to focus on that quite a bit. I think the offense will come. You just got to stay, kind of stay even kill. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Just continue to go out there each and every single ball game and every practice, ready to work and ready to get better. And I think that the offense has a lot of potential. And like I said, we'll see what the defense is able to do. Rebounding, also a key facet of the game. Free throws, I think that's, we've usually been a 65% to 70% free throw shooting team. You want to look to bump that up. Anytime you can get better, you've got to find ways to do it. And I think we are definitely more than capable of going out there and, being a 75 to 80% or maybe even higher from the free throw line. So we're excited for a brand new year. And like I said, I know it's going to come with its own challenges with the pandemic that we're still currently in. But hopefully we'll be able to get the season in, and we'll be able to see a lot of Raider boys basketball games. We have Lady Raider basketball as well, in which they've already had 4 of their games canceled to begin the year. Wapahani had a game last Saturday. We were supposed to play against Union. That got canceled, and then we're supposed to have a game last night at Delta, and then tonight at Daleville, and then Monday at Westdale. And those games, obviously, as I had mentioned on our Raider Sports Report, those games will not be happening, obviously, but hopefully they will be rescheduled at some point. That's the hope. But we'll see what happens, later on next week. Could have a potential, matchup there. But the Raider boys basketball team is scheduled to play Tuesday night right here from home to begin the season as they take on the Southwood Knights. So again, from every word that I've heard, that is all a go. If anything changes, obviously we'll try to relay that message to you as quickly as possible. But as of right now, everything's good to go. And we're looking for a great night of basketball here. Again, I know it's just a scrimmage, but you want to come out here, you want to perform well, and play against another team other than yourselves. So hopefully we're like I said, we're looking for a great night of basketball here on the WHS Network. So again, a special thanks to all of you for joining us here tonight. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything's free, doesn't cost a dime. just click the subscribe button, and also if you want, click the little bell icon right next to it. It'll send you alerts and notifications upon each and every broadcast we have. Also follow us on Twitter and Facebook at WHS Network. Just to kind of give you all some more information, again, on upcoming broadcasts and whatever else might need to be mentioned, you can find all that on our social media sites. So again, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. We got about 5 minutes or so until we begin tonight's scrimmage game. So we'll step aside and we'll be back with more right after this on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, as always, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we thank everyone for joining us here on this Saturday night from Raider Gymnasium. Again, it's nice to be able to get back at it here. Obviously, we had a great volleyball season. End up finishing up there Worthen Arena just a couple weeks ago. And now we're right back into the thick of things here with the boys basketball season and girls basketball season as well. And we're looking forward to covering both of those all year long. But, when you look at the brass tacks of things, these two teams here, again, it's only a scrimmage, but they want to come out here. They want to perform well. They want to win, and they want to do good. Now, this Indianapolis Metropolitan team, their coach here from Lee Jackson went 16-11 last year, lost in the sectional championship game to Indianapolis International 69-65, in which that Pumas team last year, really nice group of players. I think they ended up graduating right around 6 or 7 players from last year's team. And so, again, they're going to have a new look to the team as well, just like Wapahani. It could be a little interesting here in the early stages of the ball game here. But this Pumas team looks like, got a couple pretty nice shooters on here. Got some big guys. Got one really tall young man. Now, again, I will say this: we don't have any rosters. Unfortunately, they didn't send over any kind of roster. I don't even know if we even requested one, to be quite frank with you. At least the high school, that's what I'm talking about. And so we will not be, having, any kind of rosters with names and numbers as far as for Indianapolis Metropolitan. So I did want to get that out there. It's nothing, we can't do anything about it. It is what it is. But obviously, we know everybody for Wapahani for the most part. Like I said, still quite a few familiar faces that we've seen in both the varsity and JV level last year. So we'll be pretty good right there. But I did want to make sure and give all of you just a little heads up. It's going to be a little bit of a different broadcast. Normally this wouldn't be how it goes. We have rosters for both teams and everything else. We'll have, scoring breakdowns and stats and everything else. We're not going to do that tonight. Again, it's only a scrimmage. It's not a huge deal, but we want to make sure we're still doing things the right way and making sure that all of you are able to enjoy tonight's broadcast, and hopefully all of you do. But again, we'll have roughly about a minute now until the start of tonight's ball game. They're not going to do any kind of starting lineups, no national anthem, none of that stuff. It's just, get the guys out there on the floor ready to play, and we're going to go for it. Both teams, well, I know Wapahani is wearing their practice jerseys, while Indianapolis Metropolitan is wearing the game jerseys here tonight. So again, just wanted to give you all a heads up, and make sure to stay tuned in. We got tonight's scrimmage game coming at you live here in just a few minutes. Thanks. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, some other new changes here. We are going to have a 12-minute clock. It's going to be a running clock throughout the evening other than free throw shots. So other than that, it's going to be a running clock. And we're going to get after it right here. Here in just a moment. Again, no starting lineups, no national anthem, no nothing like that. So obviously a lot different than the way it would normally go, but we're going to get after it right here. And so the Raiders start off here with the first possession of the night. You got Isaac Andrews here to Justin Ray. Andrews for the three, and it's up, and it's no good. Rattles in and out. And so again, here's just going to be a running clock. That was a good look there for Andrews. Again, no rosters here for Indianapolis Metropolitan. So apologize there to those young men and the families watching here this evening. They didn't give us any kind of rosters to go by, so apologize. But tell you what, that is a very tall young man right there, number 21 there for the Pumas. As Andrews comes up with a rebound. Up top here's Aiden Franks at the top of the key. To the side, Andrews to the left now, that's Mahaffey. And he'll throw that one out of bounds. Takes it inside there, now kicks it back out here, number 0. To the middle, now to the right. Little shot fake up there. Good job of staying down on the shot fake there off the mark. And so going to foul here underneath. Again, we're not going to keep track of fouls. All the way out near half court here. So again, you got Andrews, Franks, Mahaffey, Cook, and Ray on the floor here for Wapahani. 3-point shot's going to be up and no good. A battle for the rebound. The big man again corralling another one. That's a good block out right there by Mahaffey. We've got an over the back foul. They're on the big fella, number 21 here for the Pumas. So again, we'll have Andrews to bring the ball forward here for Wapahani. Mahaffey to the inside, shot inside the free throw line up and good for Alden Mahaffey. So that's going to get the Raiders on the board here for the first time tonight. Dish down low, deflection there by Mahaffey. And that's going to be a Raider takeaway. Cook with the pickoff. Andrews looking somewhere here, looking to find Ray instead, finds Aiden Franks. Now Ray here on the right wing. Back to Franks in the corner, three-pointer up, and three-pointer good. Aiden Franks from downtown. And the Raiders share with a 5-0 lead. Another takeaway, Franks with a layup, and that's going to be a foul here on the play. So again, Franks at the line here for 2. And the first one up and off the back iron, no good. Second free throw attempt off the back iron as well. So a couple of misses there for Franks. Again, Raiders out to a 5-0 lead. And a basket will be good. Nice job of showing his aggressiveness there by the young man, number 3 here for the Pumas. So again, he'll be at the line here to look to complete the 3-point play. And the free throw rolls off the side of the rim, no good. Mahaffey corralling the rebound. Andrews at the top. Nice crossover there, finds Ray, gets to the middle. Franks to the free throw line, back to Mahaffey. Shot near the elbow, off the mark there. Cook corrals the rebound and will drag it back out, and we start again. Andrews now to Franks, back to Andrews again. Got Mahaffey here in the corner, deep 3 from Andrews. Money! Mercy! Isaac Andrews dials it up from long range. And the Raiders now lead it 8-2 here in quarter number 1. Now number 3, no good there for 3. Andrews down court here to Ray. Finds Mahaffey, a corner 3. It's going to be up, no good. And over the back on Walker Cook. And so we'll have the first substitution here of the night here for the Pumas. It's going to be number 13 and number 14. .22 here with the basketball, over to the left side now, a corner 3 for number 14. Off the mark there, rebounded by Cook. So the Raiders will push it up floor here, again led by Isaac Andrews. The layup will be up and good, gets the finger roll to go. So now the Raiders will have a couple subs now come in the game. It's going to be Caleb Henderson and Blake Castor. They'll sub in for Justin Ray and Walker Cook. So a nice showing here so far. And Andrews at the line here looking for the completion of a three-point play. And that's exactly what he'll do. So 11-2 Raiders. Back up top here now. Tries to split the middle, dump down low. Number 21 loses the handle on it. Shot by number 22, no good. And battle for the rebound. Henderson will come up with it. Down low, Henderson finds Castor, takes it inside. Down to the corner, Henderson for three. Look at Caleb Henderson striking from beyond the arc. 14-2 Wapahani. I don't care if it is a scrimmage game. This is quite exciting so far. Nice start here for the Raiders. 14-2. Nice hands there from Andrews. Again, showing the hands. Solid defense. Nice help side there. Three-pointer by number 0, no good. Battle for the rebound. That's number 21. Gets the rebound and the putback. Again, he's got to be pushing 6'9", I would imagine. 6'9", 6'10", somewhere around in that area. Andrews drives the baseline, no good off the floater. And that's going to be a reach-in foul there on Andrews as the Pumas will have another substitution here, number 4. And we'll have a timeout taken here by Indianapolis Metropolitan, 14-4. Wapahani here in the first quarter. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back right after this commercial break. Folks, welcome back. Again, returning out of the timeout here. Again, it's Wapahani 14, Indianapolis Metropolitan 4. Three-pointer up and no good. Another rebound there. Number 21 dumps it down low and the basket up and good. That was a real nice find there by number 21 here for the Pumas as Ray and Cook back onto the floor here for Mahaffey and Franks. So number 4 again here at the line for one more. And the free throw rattles home. So the lead now cut in half to 14-7. And a blocking foul called here on number 4 here for the Pumas. Another substitution now, number 0 returning to the floor here for Indianapolis Metropolitan. There's Henderson. Looks to drive baseline. That was cut off. Takes it inside and goes up with a shot there and is fouled on the play by number 21. So we'll have Henderson at the line, shooting 2. And the first one up and no good, so the Raiders have a little bit of a tough time from the charity stripe here so far. There we go. It's 1 for 2 there for Henderson. Back to an 8-point Raider lead. Apparently thrown away there by the Pumas. Up top here, number 0, guarded heavily there from Ray. 3-pointer up and no good, but off the backside rebound there, and it's number 14 got the rebound and putback. Ray drives baseline, kicks it back out, and that's going to be a turnover. The Pumas getting out and running here, and we're going to have a blocking foul. So it's going to be number 3 that will return to the floor here for Metropolitan here, and we'll have a out-of-bounds play along the side. Nice defense there from Ray. Now back with another handoff here, number 0. Good help side there from Henderson, dumped down low and got him with the bump right there. That was Castor. So the first one up and no good. Now we'll see Aiden Franks returning to the floor here for Wapahani's Justin Ray. Free throw no good, so unable to convert on any of them right there, but Raiders fail to block out and get the rebound there, and goes right around Franks right there. That's number 0 for 2. And so after a 14-2 start, the Pumas went on a 9-1 run here. Cook up top here to Franks. Now back over to Andrews. And for a little double screen. Cash rolls off of it now to Henderson. Here's Cook, a corner 3. It's up, and it's good. Walker Cook from downtown. And the Raiders lead it 18-11 at the end of one. We'll step aside here for a break. Again, this is Brandon Morvillius alongside here with me, Jordan Redbeard McCoy here on the WHS Network. We'll be back after this break.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Is just about ready to get things going here with the second quarter. Again, Wapahani 18, Indianapolis Metropolitan 11. Like I said, good start here. I think we've seen a lot of good things. Obviously, I think one of the biggest things, or two really big things that I'm sure that head coach Matt Luce probably wouldn't be overly thrilled about, and that is, maybe the free throw shooting hasn't been the best here so far. Again, I'm not trying to nitpick or nothing like that. Just saying, then probably rebounding. I think that's another big thing that I think we've got to be a little bit more active. You only got a couple guys really getting after it in the rebounding part. Henderson and Castor, Cook, really done a really solid job. They're trying to do their best. You got a guy that's like I said, every bit 6'9", 6'10", I would imagine. Maybe a couple other guys that are getting in there. I think that everybody as a collective unit is done. Definitely has to do a better job of rebounding. You can't just have one or two guys that's getting the block out and attempting to rebound the basketball. So I think maybe that might be another point of emphasis there. But really, other than that, I think we've done a really good job offensively. We've moved the ball well. Working inside, outside. And trying to do everything we can to set ourselves up nicely here. Got some good looks, knocked down some shots. Able to get inside. Henderson has done a nice job on the inside as well. You've had a couple of nice opportunities here for these young men, and so we're hoping that we can keep progressing from here. But again, it's going to be Indianapolis Metropolitan ball. Number 3 here on the right wing, getting guarded here from Caleb Henderson. Gives away to number 0. Nice help side there from Mahaffey. That's a real solid job defensively there. Just got to find a way to get the handle of the ball. It's still a very solid defensive effort there. Really nice job on the help side defense. Again, just getting some hands in there, trying to be a distraction. Nearly recovered the ball right there. Just inside. Good job there from Henderson and Mahaffey both. And we're going to have a traveling violation. One too many steps there by the young man there for the Pumas. So we'll have Aiden Franks setting things up here offensively for Wapahani. Got Ray right side. Now Franks swung on over to Cook. Essentially a little four-corner basketball, one guy in the middle. And there's Henderson on the inside. Real nice pass there by Mahaffey. Great finish there by Henderson. Again, having that the outside game there where we're moving the ball real well and finding the open man on the inside and being able to put it up for 2 there. Really nice job there from the Raiders. Great job there, Justin Ray. Keeping his hands straight up, didn't foul on the shot. Franks pulls up for 3, and money again from beyond the arc is Aiden Franks. And that'll be a timeout taken here by Indianapolis Metropolitan, a 23-11 lead. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the break. Well, at least we thought here we'll have Take a look at some sponsors here this evening. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors here tonight. Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, also the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Greatly appreciate Next Home Elite Real Estate for their sponsorship of us here on the WHS Network. Again, a very strong start here to begin this second quarter play again here for Wapahani. Kind of got a little, a little way from ourselves. I think they're towards the end of the first quarter, but really ramped it up and have played very solid here to open up the second quarter here so far, defensively and offensively. Number 3 here on the left wing, up top now, number 22, the old left-hander. Shot fake there. And that's going to be thrown away by the Pumas, so the Raiders will take over here on offense. We'll have a inbound here on the side here as Franks again will walk it up the floor here for Wapahani. Get ahead here by 12, 23-11. Cook into the middle there to Mahaffey there at the elbow for 2. Nice shot there by Mahaffey. Little turnaround jumper. Nicely done there by Alden. 22 again here on the left side, takes it in. Nice help side there from Cook. And we're going to have a shot, or a foul from behind. It looked like they're on Franks. And so the first free throw will be up and no good. We'll see substitutions here for Wapahani. It's going to be Blake Castor and Isaac Andrews, as well as Drayden Gates. Drayden seeing his first action here of the night. Going to see him get in there. And it's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. So the Pumas still in possession here. Substitution now, number 34. Back onto the floor here for Indianapolis or Metropolitan. Solid job there by Mahaffey. And a reach-in foul. Number 3 takes it inside. Now back out here, number 0. Splits the defenders and configures his way on in there for a 2-point bucket. Andrews pulls up for 3 and knocks another one down from downtown. 28-13 Wapahani. Right side here, number 0. Nice defense there from Ray. Castor showing us hand. Gates there, really nice job. Got the hand in the face. That was just a nice shot there from number 34. Knocking down the 3-point bucket. Gates to the left side up top here, and we're going to get a illegal screen, it looks like, here on Blake Castor. To the corner, now all the way back up top here again. Top of the keys, number 3. Shot fake there, and will not get the bucket to go, but he'll head to the line for 2 shots. It's number 22 here for the Pumas. First free throw up and no good, so Indianapolis Metropolitan having their own woes from the free throw line here tonight. As we'll see Cook and Franks back in here for Wapahani for Mahaffey and Ray. So knock one or two down. One's always better than none. Franks to Cook here on the left wing. Up top now, Franks swung on over to the other side of the floor. Back to him. Three-pointer up and drains another. Aiden Franks from beyond the arc, making it rain from downtown. First feed inside. The big man go to work right there. That was a really solid job there by Castor, standing his ground. So Franks to inbound. All the way here into the backcourt to Isaac Andrews. Cook, cross court, Franks, three-pointer up. May we have another. Aiden Franks strikes another from beyond the arc. Hey, what I can't imagine some of these guys would have right now if we was keeping track of points and, you know, just like a regular ball game. We got to see more of that come Tuesday night. We walk in the Southwood Knights to Raider Gymnasium. A corner three from Walker. Cook, oh my money, another one. So we'll have Henderson now returning to the floor here for Castor, as the Raiders continue to have success from beyond the arc. Again, I don't care if it is a scrimmage or not. It's nice to see these guys, you know, do well and make some good shots here. We got an offensive foul. Extension of the arm there by number 13. Guys, we'll have another substitution now. We'll have number 4, Joe Foster, now coming into the ball game. We'll have a timeout taken here, and we'll go ahead and step aside here. Again, the Raiders up 37-17 here with 3:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Welcome back here, folks. Again, Brandon Morvillius right here with you. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we do want to thank everyone for spending some time here with us here this evening. Again, if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything's free. There's no cost whatsoever. Just take the second it takes to click the subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it there, and we greatly appreciate you all for watch us here on the WHS network. So Franks over here to Cook, left side, all the way across court. There's Andrews again. My goodness. Lighting the net on fire here tonight. Three-pointer here from number 22, no good there. And that's going to fall out of bounds, so the Raiders will take over here on offense. Cook in the corner, back over here now, swung on to Franks to the middle. Henderson now to Foster. And everybody getting in on the action. Nice little shot fake, shots up, and good little mid-range jumper there by Aiden Franks. As the Raiders just continue to pile on here. Three-pointer off the mark there, rebounded by Cook. And the Raiders have outscored Indianapolis Metropolitan 24-6. Make that 27-6 here in the second quarter as Aiden Franks dials another one up from three-point range. And a foul on the floor, as we'll see Justin Ray and Alden Mahaffey returning to the floor here for Wapahani. Also a couple substitutions in here for Indianapolis Metropolitan. .22 takes it there to the middle, now to the corner, number 14. Number 13 with a deep three, and high arcer lands through the bottom of the net. Nice shot there by the young man, number 13 there for the Pumas. So that makes it 45-20. Henderson near the corner. Up top, here's Frank, swung on to Ray. Looking for Mahaffey there in the middle, but again, you got a 2-1-2, if you will. Put on here by the Pumas. A three from Ray, no good. And nearly had Mahaffey there with a tip in. And the layup will be up and good. Still did a relatively good job there contesting that layup there in transition. So important to get back. All the way back out near half court to Franks. Had to stop the clock here because I think we might have had a brief stoppage before now, so just a little bit ahead. Franks over to Ray, and back to Franks. We're rocking and rolling as Ray gets the layup for two. Near steal, three-pointer up, and no good. And what a second quarter here for Wapahani. Outscored them 29-11 here in the second quarter to really up that lead now to 25, 47-22 here at the end of two quarters. We'll step aside here for a break. Again, we'll have the third quarter coming your way here momentarily live on the WHS Network. back there, basketball fans. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, live on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. A really nice start here for Wapahani. You're at 47-22. The way they're doing it here in the gym, they're breaking it down into just basic quarters or halves, if you will. And then they're just going back to 0-0 after every quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, they erased the score, went back 0-0, and then the second quarter had its own separate score. But we went ahead and just tabulated, we're just going to keep the score the way it is, how it would be for a regular game. Obviously you don't have the running clock that we would normally have, or that we wouldn't normally have, but we have it here tonight. Again, obviously a much different way of doing things, but that's the way things are going to go here with a scrimmage. I still think, I'm not sure, but I think they might try to play 5 quarters instead of just the traditional 4, just to get these guys some extra game time, get other guys in, and I think that they've really done a nice job of, getting an assortment of players in there. And again, I know it is just a scrimmage, but it's just nice to watch basketball again, to be quite honest with you. It's been a long time, especially, with the way last year ended with us winning the sectional championship and then didn't even get to play anything else other than that championship game. Didn't get to move on or didn't even have the opportunity to do anything. Was definitely a very unfortunate thing there, but had to do what they had to do in order to assure the safety of the kids and everyone around. So like I said, it's just nice to be out here, and hopefully we can continue to play basketball throughout the season here. So back out here, starting the third quarter, if you will. Raiders here with a 47-22 lead. Castor here at the top. Justin Ray now to the middle. He's looking to find Castor right there. Andrews there with a back cut, finds Henderson, and will get that one blocked. And shuffled his feet right there. Traveling violation there by number 3. And so now we'll have a press put on here by the Pumas. Well, maybe here. So we'll give the Raiders the first opportunity at a press breaker here. Oh, it didn't take too much to get her done there. Mahaffey kicks it back out here to Ray. Hand off here to Andrews, 3-pointer up. No good. There's Justin Ray cleaning up on the rebounding. Andrews now to Henderson. Just inside the line, no good, but hey, there's Alden Mahaffey cleaning up on the boards and gets the put back to go there. Now 49-22, Wapahani. Solid defense there. You have Andrews just keeping a hand straight up in the air, didn't go for the foul. That was a nice bank shot there by the young man, but also good defense, I think, at the same time. And Andrews there with a left-handed finger roll to go. Underneath, no good. Andrews with a rebound. Mostly man-to-man, walking all the way up down the floor here. We'll have Andrews here at the top of the key. Got him and Henderson, Castor, as well as Mahaffey and Ray on the floor. Nice little double screen right there, trying to find Andrews in the corner. Nice little shot fake. And unable to get the up and under to go, but there's Henderson on the rebound and be fouled on the putback, so he'll head to the line for 2 shots. Well, nice job there from Caleb. And so the first one up and no good. So now we'll see Walker Cook back into the fold of things here for the Raiders for Justin Ray. And the second one, able to get that one the rim home. It's kind of how Henderson was last year, strangely enough, if I remember correctly there. He would seem like he would always go 1 for 2 from the line. You know, he'd always just barely miss the first one, hit the second one, or, you know, vice versa. But, gosh, you know, tough right there. You know, you get a lot of these just goes in and out. That's just tough luck. Wide open Henderson. And no good on the layup. A little bit of contact there, but you just got to fight through that and put it in. And there's number 0 to lay that one in for 2. So Franks finds Henderson. Now to the middle, it gives away to Andrews. And goes up strong there, gets his own rebound, and is fouled on the play. So Isaac Andrews will now head to the charity stripe here for a pair. And the first one will roll out, no good. Number 21 back in here. Second 2 here for Andrews will be up, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Number 3 here on the right side, a corner here, number 13. All the way back up top again. And now number 22 will look to orchestrate the offense here. We'll see what kind of play they'll come up with. Cross court here to the corner. Number 3 takes it inside. Nice upside there from Cook. 3-pointer up and off the mark. Franks will corral the rebound. And we'll push it up floor. There's Henderson with the reverse layup for 2. Real nice find by Franks and a nice finish there by Henderson. And the Raiders now 55, the Pumas 26. And a traveling violation, had the shot fake and then took a step, and that was all she wrote from there. So we'll have Mahaffey, Castor, Franks, Andrews, and Cook on the floor. Just a little over 5.5 remaining here in the third. Thanks there, a little crisscross, finds Andrews. Oh, look at that, a little fake pass, and then the finger roll to go again. Isaac Andrews for 2. Cross court here now, number 22. And drags it out again, guarded heavily there by Blake Castor. Got the hands up in the air now, number 34 in control. That's deflection there in the middle there by Walker Cook. The 3-pointer up, no good, rebounded. Number 34 unable to get the putback to go. We've got to find a way to grab a hold of the basketball though. Got a couple of good blockouts. It's not a whole lot to show for thereafter. Now Franks with a little pull-up jumper for 2. No good there. Now down court, here come the Pumas. A little 3-on-2. And the basket will be up and good, and he'll head to the line for one more. So now Nate Nelson will come on to the floor here for Wapahani, seeing his first action tonight. He came in for Mahaffey. And so the free throw will be up and good. So number 34 completes the 3-point play. Andrews, three-pointer off the mark there. And nice save, well, nearly a nice save by Cook. Tried to find that number 21 down low. Nice deflection there by Wapahani. Three-pointer up and good. Number 3 from beyond the arc. A little sloppy play there from Wapahani. And then the Raiders get it right back off the deflection from Andrews. And we'll have a timeout taken by Wapahani. And so, again, we'll stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, this will be our Kenshaw Properties game break. So over 3 minutes left remaining here in the third quarter. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors. I'd like to send out a big thanks to Carrot J. Wolf DDS, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560, and their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, that is Carrot J. Wolf, DDS, PC, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Also, big thanks to Liberty Perry Alumni Association, including President Richard Morris. The Liberty Perry Alumni Association serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyperryalumni.com to get information on any events and to purchase any Wapahani related items on their web store. So with the timeout over with here, again, it's Wapahani 57 and Indianapolis Metropolitan 34. It's going to be Aiden Franks here underneath the basket to inbound. There's Castor here in the corner, drives inside. Nice aggressive take. Got to find a way to finish that, though. But you love the aggressiveness. Really solid job right there. Now just got to finish her off. And I forgot to start the clock, so I apologize there for that. We'll get us all caught up here now. All right, there we go. And a turnover there, picked off by Justin Ray. Castor now to Franks. And Nelson will be fouled on the play. So now the Raiders again will inbound along the baseline. It'll be Aiden Franks to inbound here for Wapahani. Castor again on the inside, finds an open Aiden Franks for two. No good. They're on the floater there by number 22. Down court, there's Nathan Nelson for two. And so a brief stoppage on the floor here for the Pumas. All right, so back to basketball now. Hopefully that young man's going to be all right there. Again, now number 3. Here at the top of the key here for Indianapolis Metropolitan. Sent on over here, number 0 now on the left side. And so a foul before the shot. So play or an inbound opportunity here for the Pumas along the baseline. Number 22 to inbound all the way out near half court, number 0. Guarded by Isaac Andrews. Cross court, number 22 on the 34, corner 3. It's up and rattles it home. Hand off here to Franks and another reach-in foul. Here on number 3. So we'll have 1-on-1 opportunity. And the first one's going to be up and good here for Aiden Franks. And the second free throw attempt, no good. And that's going to be out of bounds, and looks like possession will stay with Wapahani as Henderson and Cook will return to the floor here for your Wapahani Raiders. We've got 50 seconds remaining. There's a three-pointer from Franks, and it's up, and it's good. And number 14 just took his eye off of that one. It was wide open near the corner. Took his eye off of it, lost out of bounds, and the Raiders going to take over here offensively. Ahead by a sizable margin here. Again, doesn't necessarily, doesn't mean anything, per se. It's just an opportunity to come out here and play against somebody other than yourselves. And we appreciate Indianapolis Metropolitan for making the trip up here. It's good, definitely a good drive for them up here, so glad they was able to take the time to be able to do this. Franks drives baseline, kicks it to Henderson, now finds Andrews. There's Cook, back to Franks, three-pointer up and no good. And so at the end of 3, it's Wapahani 65, Indianapolis Metropolitan 37. Folks, we'll step aside again here for a break. Again, this will be our Kenshaw Properties game break. Wapahani 65, Indianapolis Metropolitan 37.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
welcome back here, folks. Again, Brandon Morvillius here. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we thank you all for watching us here tonight. Hope all of you are enjoying tonight's broadcast. Again, with the 2020 boys basketball scrimmage here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, it's been a real nice evening here so far. Again, it's been a little Saturday night here from Raider Gymnasium to broadcast some basketball. It's always a great time to be back out here, and what an exciting time, again, with basketball season now on hand. Hopefully we'll get to continue to play. That's the hope and the thinking of it here, with boys basketball and girls basketball. And whenever that opportunity's there, obviously we'll be there to broadcast it all. And so all of you fine folks out there can join us each and every ball game. So again, we got another new face here on the floor here. We'll have Nick Cook, a freshman here for the Raiders, on the floor now for them, and seeing his first action here of the evening. So Nick Cook will inbound. Andrews to Mahaffey, now out to Walker Cook, now Henderson pulls it out here to Mahaffey. And a jump ball here, and that's going to favor Wapahani. Inbound into the corner, Mahaffey. Here's Cook now on to Andrews. Cook with a corner three, it's up, and it's good. Walker Cook from downtown. The Raiders now lead it by 31, 68-37. Jump stand with him there. And Cook then bailed him out there at the end there with a foul. Stayed in front of him there for a good while. Then once he started driving, got a little bit there past him and ran into a little bit of trouble there was Cook. And so the first free throw will be up and good there for number 3 for the Pumas. Second free throw attempt will be up, no good. And Cook with the rebound. That's Walker Cook with the rebound. Mahaffey for 2, right inside the free throw line. Beautiful looking shot there by Alden Mahaffey. To the corner, number 13. Picks it up top now, number 3 down low, and that's going to be picked off by Isaac Andrews. Fell down there, lost the handle on it. And number 21 with the putback. So slippery there on the floor. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And that's going to be a takeaway. Number 3 looking for a little coast to coast, and that's exactly what he does. Converts off the turnover there with a layup on the other end. Got to take care of the basketball here now to the left side. Henderson with a shot fake. Now Cook over to Andrews in the corner. Mahaffey now swung on to Nick Cook. Henderson for 3, it's up, no good. Again, seen a little bit of that last year. He didn't shoot much from beyond the arc, was Henderson. But speaking of Henderson, what a way to go right there with a charge called as Henderson taking one for the team. You like to see that, being able to take one for your team, and as long as, of course, you don't get hurt. But it's always really nice to see. Good sign of some hustle and willing to give yourself up. Franks there coming off the screen there from Castor. Now Cook to Nick Cook. Or no, that's, pardon me, that's Drayden Gates, just came in just a moment ago. And Walker Cook will be fouled. Looks like it was before the putback opportunity. So good job there getting the rebound. So Franks will inbound here for Wapahani. Again, it's Franks, then Walker Cook, Nick Cook, Blake Castor, and Drayden Gates on the floor. And the layup up and good there for number 34 for Indianapolis Metropolitan. Outscored the Raiders here in the fourth, 7-5. Cook for three at top, no good. Got his own rebound and puts it right back. Nice looking shot there by the young man. Nick Cook for two. Walker with the rebound, and the Raiders will push it up floor again. Franks to Cook. Nice screen there from Castor. Now Drayden Gates on the right side. Up top now on the Castor, three-pointer up, and three-pointer good. Blake Castor from beyond the three-point line. A deep three there for number three, rebounded by Castor, and he's looking to run here. You got Cook, well, 3-on-2, and there's Castor, splits the middle and gets the layup to go. Tell you what, this game's with a running clock here. Can imagine, you're going to have a little bit of a difference here, with some stoppage, with out of bounds and different things, but Frank's no good off of the three-point opportunity there. But quite a bit of points, especially in a game with a running clock. Don't care if it is 12 minutes. Pretty solid job right there, as we'll have an out-of-bounds play here for the Raiders momentarily. We'll have number 4 subbing in for Indianapolis Metropolitan. And also we'll have Joe Foster back in for Wapahani. Also number 14, number 22 here for the Pumas back onto the floor. Franks with the inbound. Looking for Foster right there, and he was being held before the shot. Some nice action right there. Set the screen there at the top and then rolling right off of it, diving down there to the block. Nick Cook now to Gates. Franks out near half court here. Just telling everybody to clear out now. Cook on to Gates, right side. Screen set there, really didn't set much of one right there. Foster now will take it inside and will be fouled near the free throw line right there as Justin Ray, Isaac Andrews, and Alden Mahaffey will return to the floor. It's a good job there by Franks and also Walker Cook and Nick Cook. And Andrews there off the inbound gets the 2-point bucket there off the pass from, I believe that was Gates that inbounded that. Nice find right there, real nice finish. Number 22 with a 3-point basket. And Andrews a little too aggressive on the pass. A little bit of a hard bounce pass right there. Number 13 now for three, no good. A little too much air underneath that one as that one will land out of bounds off the Pumas, so the Raiders will take over with Andrews to bring it up floor here for the Raiders. Very dangerous pass right there. Good job by Ray. 3-pointer up, no good from Ray. Bounced around a couple times. Mahaffey with a rebound. Can't get the putback to go. And it's going to be lost out of bounds off of Indianapolis Metropolitan. So Wapahani will maintain possession. Got right about 3 minutes there to go here in the fourth. Andrews for three. It's up, no good. Rebounded there by number 14. And a three-pointer no good that time. And we'll have a foul here on Indianapolis Metropolitan. That was rebounded there from Isaac Andrews. Again, can't shy away from contact, so it's good to, these guys staying in there, not avoiding, the physicality, being strong with the basketball. Tell you what, starting to get a little sloppy there. For goodness sakes. Nice hustle there from Castor. Or pardon me, that was Jeff Foster. Or Joe Foster, rather. So Gates here with the inbound. And that's going to be deflected out of bounds. See if we set some kind of screen here. Andrews will come off that screen from Ray. Foster there flashes to the middle. Nothing there. Gates to the top of the key now. Dumps it down low. Mahaffey looking to go to work. Back to Gates. Drives baseline. Finds Andrews underneath. No good. And looks like we'll have maybe an over-the-back foul here on Wapahani. It's one thing, we're going to have to really pay attention to, especially once we get into a real game. Making sure we're not fouling. I understand. Sometimes it's going to happen. Don't get me wrong; it's part of the game, but got to limit that as much as possible. You can't have dumb fouls, if you will. To where it's just being wild or just being not under control. And look at Gates. All the way down court there for the layup. Dragon Gates get on the board there. And that's going to be Mahaffey on the foul. So again, you really add all these up. These fouls will start to really calculate there and add up, and that's what you got to limit as much as possible. Nothing wrong with playing hard-nosed defense, but got to make sure we're doing a good job of playing good defense. Not being too wild and not fouling here. As we'll have Franks and Nick Cook back in here for Justin Ray and Isaac Andrews. So number 22 at the line here for one more. And the second one no good. And we'll get the putback to go. So Gates facing a little pressure put on here by the Pumas. So 10-second call. And I just realized that I did not stop the clock. So apologize for that, folks. Nice save there from Foster. But down court now, and the layup no good. But then the reverse layup is good. It's kind of a little bit of a sloppy way to end that fourth quarter. Still 83-54. I'm not sure. I think we might play a fifth, if you will, an overtime, if you will. So nonetheless here, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. They're going to go ahead and play a fifth period. And then after that, I think that's going to be it. Again, we're just wanted to get on here and to broadcast this here tonight. I know that head coach Matt Luce asked us to do it, and obviously we wanted to do it anyway. And so just a nice thing, for these guys. Obviously there was no MEC Jamboree this year. Heck, that's been going on for years upon years. And so that was definitely, it's unfortunate, that it can't happen. But with everything that's going on, just some things that has to change, unfortunately. But it's still nice that they was able to orchestrate this here tonight. And like I said earlier, Big thanks there to Indianapolis Metropolitan for coming up here. I know it's a lengthy drive there for them. It's nice to have them here tonight and be able to broadcast a ball game, be able to watch a game and enjoy it. And, as I had mentioned and alluded to quite a few different times throughout the ball game here, it's so important. You got to keep these kids safe. You got to keep the spectators safe. Us, included, all the game personnel. Try to do things the right way and making sure that people's following, the appropriate protocols. And, that's what we've always tried to do here as well. I think that our administrators and others continue to do a really nice job out here at Wapahani High School to assure a safe environment, and making sure that people's, doing the right things and it's all for the safety of all of us and keeping everyone as healthy and as safe as possible. So a lot of credit there to the administrators and our superintendent out here, Mr. Brian Roush, under his direction and many others really doing things the right way out here. So it's nice to, hopefully, be able to continue the basketball season. Again, the boys will look to open up on Tuesday night. So in 3 days from now, right before Thanksgiving break. It's going to be nice, to again get the season underway. We'll be playing the Southwood Knights. I would assume, not 100% sure, but I would definitely assume that there will be a JV game. That will start at 6 o'clock, and then the varsity game will follow. Again, we fully anticipate continuing to do like what we did last year. We'll broadcast the JV games and the varsity games, where it gives, people the opportunity to see their kids play. And like I said, it's a really neat thing. We've been going strong on here now for, I think it's been right about 10 years now. And so, we've only been doing it on YouTube now for, I think, 3 years. And I think it's really worked out well for everybody. I know it's really worked out well for us, and more importantly, I think it's worked out well for all of you fans out there that want to watch your kids or your grandkids or your nieces or nephews or your cousins, whatever the case might be. I think it's really been a positive and not a negative, and it's been a great thing for the community and for others to be able to watch. So, I'm not necessarily trying to say that to pat ourselves on the back, but just to do anything to give these kids some recognition, because it's tough enough, really to be a student, but then to be a student athlete, it definitely requires a lot of discipline, a lot of work, and a lot of responsibility. So we want to showcase their talents as much as possible, and we're obviously happy to do it. So back out here, this is essentially the fifth quarter, if you will, but we're just going to keep it as the fourth, as Joe Foster will take one for the team there. A charge call here on Indianapolis Metropolitan. Then we have Drayden Gates on the floor, also Nick Cook, Joe Foster, also Derek Cheatham, and Nate Nelson. Some guys we haven't seen. We haven't seen Cheatham yet. And look at Joe Foster for two. Haven't seen a Foster around these days in quite some time. The last one was Jacob Foster back in 2014. Obviously, you guys remember those teams with Jacob Foster and the Grant Evans, Tanner Davis, Wesley Royce, Talon Craycraft. Ingrams, the list can go on and on. Kyler Sarah, such a good team back then, and such an exciting team to watch and to be able to be a part of, and so it's nice to see the tradition continue out here, a winning tradition. The Raiders have continued to play high level of basketball all these years, and it's like I said, it's nice to see year in and year out as Derek Cheatham from beyond the three-point line. Mighty looking shot right there from that young man for the Raiders. Pass down low. It's going to be a turnover there. Nelson comes up with it. And we'll give way here to Gates. And Nick Cook will get called with a travel. And so the Pumas will take over here with an inbound on the side. It'll be number 4 to inbound here to number 3. Right wing here, number 3 back up top here. Now cross court, number 14 here on the left wing. Number 4 for 3. The bank is not open. Number 3 gets the rebound, misses the putback. And the Raiders will start again here offensively. And see a loose ball there, and the Pumas will be out of bounds. So the Raiders essentially will maintain possession. So Nick Cook to inbound. He'll find Drayden Gates out near half court. Gates takes it inside, dishes it to Nelson, and got to be strong with the ball there. Good job there as Gates get out here on the left side. Nelson sets up for that screen. Cheatham to the right side. Foster rolls off the screen there. Now Cook looking for Foster there, gets it to him. Back out, and that was deflected pass. Okay, I guess it was not. So an over and back violation here on Wapahani. And a three-pointer here by number 14, no good. As number 34 gets the rebound and the putback. That's why the substitution here now. Caleb Standish will get into the ball game here for the first time this evening. And no good there on the three-point opportunity, but put back right there by number 3 for the Pumas. Gates finds Standish, now Cheatham on here to Cook, gets the shot blocked. Good job of staying right there with it, and Gates with the layup. Nicely done. All the way across court here. Number 14 now dumps it down low. And a foul underneath beyond Nelson. He's got to keep the hands straight up. It's number 34 here with 2 shots. And the first one off the front of the rim, no good. Now with Joe Foster returning to the floor here for Nate Nelson. And a free throw will be up and good. Gates really doing a nice job there getting around Foster. Over to Cheatham, the three-pointer up, no good. Battle for the basketball. Foster comes up with it. Now Nick Cook for 3, and it's a rainmaker. Nick Cook from downtown. And another foul bumped him there on the shot. Okay, I guess it was not on the shot, so we'll have a inbounds play along the baseline. And same team right there deflects it out of bounds. That was Cheatham and Gates right there. Bounced around a couple times. Cheatham takes a hold of it. Foster now on the Cook. Another three-pointer up and no good. Standish is there with a battle for the rebound. Now number 3 out in front, and the layup's up and good. Gates pull up here for 2 and drains it. Again, a little elbow shot right there, mid-range jumper. Top here now, swung on number 14. It was looking for number 3 right there, but instead turned it over. Nick Cook on here to Foster. Now Standish here near the right corner. Drives to the top, finds Cook again. And Standish lost the handle on it there, and a layup up and good for 2. That'll be number 3 with a layup. So it's Gates once again bringing the ball up floor here for Wapahani. Foster in the corner, and that's going to be another takeaway. Got to have a stronger pass, and he got stuffed by the rim on that one. Tell you what, the young man definitely got up in the air, though, that's for sure. So Standish to the middle. Shots up. No good. And a loose ball. It's going to be out of bounds off of Wapahani. .13 here on the right wing. Deep 3 at its top, and it's good. Two and a half to play. Gates will get it across half court. Another pull-up shot. It gets the floater to go. Drayden Gates strikes again here for the Raiders. Muscle dribble drive and try and dump it down low. Number 34, good with the layup. And that pass will be deflected away. And so the Raiders will maintain possession here. We'll have Nelson back onto the floor. Also, Tyler Elliott now onto the floor here for Wapahani. It's in his first action here tonight. And pass the ball just a little too up front there for the Pumas. So another turnover as they continue a little full court pressure here by Indianapolis Metropolitan. Gates makes that look easy right there. Standish on the right side, screen set. Now up top, here's Nelson. Three-pointer up and no good there by Gates. Rebounded by Cook. Unable to get the putback to go. And the Pumas are off and running here. And no good on the up and under. And it's going to be out of bounds, last touched by Indianapolis Metropolitan. Nelson now on the Gates. Cook for 3, it's up, no good. All the way down court again, that's going to be another one thrown away. It was a good night. Again, good night to come out here, broadcast the ball game, and again, we hope everyone was able to enjoy the ball game here tonight. A little get together for with these teams come out and play the game they love. And again, you can only play against your same, your teammates so many times, and so that's nice for them to be able to get together here tonight. And it was, I think, a very productive evening here for both teams. Three-pointer no good. And that's going to end the ball game here tonight. So the scrimmage from Wapahani High School. Again, Wapahani, obviously with a new look to the team. We've talked about it earlier on. You do have, still some familiar faces that played a key role on the team last year. But then, you got some other guys now fulfilling roles that they didn't have on last year's varsity team, like the Alden Mahaffeys and the Aiden Franks, Isaac Andrews, I'm sure probably going to get some time there as well. I mean, I don't know, everything. They haven't came out and said, well, this guy's on varsity, this guy's on JV. But, it was nice to be able to just watch them. I don't care who was out there on the floor. Every single one of them was really nice to be able to watch and watch them showcase their talent and come out here and perform at a high level and played very well. I thought, there's always, there's going to be some things, that you got to clean up. But, for a scrimmage game, I thought it went rather well. I thought, you've got some things to build off of here, and like I said, I think it's important that you play a different team, and that's why, usually when we play in the MEC Jamboree, it's nice to play against someone else other than, the same thing over and over day after day in practice. That stuff can get old quickly. You just want to beat up on someone else, and so, that's why it was nice to just come out here, play some basketball, play against another team, and see how you match up with someone else. And I thought we did well. I really did. I thought we did well. I think offense was clicking. Again, how are we going to be able to handle that physicality? You got some guys that are maybe not as physical. So how are we going to be able to go up against maybe some bigger teams that are that are going to have a little bit more in the bulkiness standpoint, or whatever the case might be. It's just nice to be able to see these guys come out here, perform the way they did, and to have a nice evening here for themselves. And we're looking for a great year. I think if you look to come out here and just have a mediocre season, then I don't really know why you play. I think that's important for every team to have the idea of coming out every single season with the idea and the thinking and the belief that this is your year. Obviously, with everything going on, it makes it tough. But hopefully we can get a full season in, or part of the season, whatever we can get, we'll take. But we just want to make sure that the safety of all the student athletes and the coaches and all of us game officials, as far as announcers and scorekeeper people, everybody, including the referees, everybody, the spectators, just got to assure the safety of everyone and making sure we're doing the right things. And I think if we can do that, we're going to have a lot of fun this year for both the boys and the girls. Really looking forward to watching some girls basketball and broadcasting their games again this season as well, under Mr. Scott Hudson here in his third season at the helm of Lady Raider basketball. So again, we appreciate you all for joining us. So I'm not going to stay on here and be long-winded here. It's been a nice evening here nonetheless, about a 2-hour broadcast. And again, we thank everyone for watching. We hope you all enjoyed it. And again, Tuesday night right here from Raider Gymnasium, it'll be your Wapahani Raiders taking on the Southwood Knights. JV start time, 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. So make sure join us there for that one coming up on Tuesday night. So until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.